Hello and welcome my friends to this week's shenanigans in Astra Knights of Veda, with your most hated host Lionel here. On to the third week of Shadow Howl's arrival. He has been performing relatively well as a dual elemental DPS knight, but there are definitely shortcomings of him when you are a lazy auto gamer like me. Dual elemental knights are always welcome since it fills up 2 roles within a team of 4, effectively providing damage for 2 different elemental weaknesses. However, how well does he perform in other parts of the game? Let's take a look, shall we? In Battlefield of the War Gods, he is very strong now, especially when you have Bluebell and Gabby. Elia is out of the picture as her 2 dons are deemed too strong to be used in this role, so she has been banned. With strong support from Bluebell, he excels in the battlefield as he has AoE for his signature skills, and the buffs from Bluebell and his own buffs make him very powerful. Against Ancient Giant, come on, he can be used in 2 different elements. His AoE dot is effective in stunning Ancient Giant, which allows you to do a hell lot more damage and bringing your score up. And since he covers 2 elements, he can be used in 2 different Ancient Giants. So there is slot efficiency and also always worth to invest in him if you want to maximize your resources. In the usual PvE, he is a no-brainer as he does not need to babysit after throwing some lifesteal on him. Even in normal Veda's Nightmare, he's just as good as any regular bruiser type. However, when it comes to Nightmare of the Abyss, he's a bit lackluster for auto gamers like me. Yes, he is relatively tanky, but he doesn't deal enough damage to keep his lifesteal up, unlike Diana. Against animals that favor him, yes, he can survive to a certain extent since he can deal a decent amount of damage for lifesteal. Against other elements, he really falls short, and he dies in every fight if I leave him on full auto. He is definitely strong, but not strong enough to hold his own against toughest of content. Of course, if you control him manually, he won't die, but this is based on full auto to emphasize on his survivability. So one major thing to take note about him. As we can see that he is a very decent knight in your regular PvE and PvP content, with him dishing out quite a fair bit of damage in those modes. But when it comes to endgame content, he loses out to bigger hitters like the usual Big 2 and even Diana. I'm not here to say he sucks, but just that doesn't have enough consistent burst damage to keep him alive with his lifesteal. The main problem is because his signature skill damage is done over time. So if the enemy moves out of its radius, he effectively doesn't get to heal himself. So a major downside on top of the strong buffs he provides as a DPS. Thank you all for watching. Like, share and subscribe while we wait for the next knight to appear. Overall, he is a very good knight to go for, as like I said, dual element knights are always good to go for, especially for free-to-play players like me. So till next time my friends, happy killing and game on!